Check, check. There we go. Okay. Don't know what happened there. Everything was working, then I hit live, and then it doesn't want to work. So, alright. You can hear me now, right? Coming in good? I do see the bar moving, so I'm going to assume that you can hear me now. Alright, so what I was saying is, doing a build today with these. Maybe I should take myself off of there for a second. Boom. Alright, so these are Boba Linear Thocks prototypes. So the stems were the prototypes that he received. These bases were white linear bases that Gazzew already had. The tops are just standard black Boba tops. Let's see if I can get this to focus in here. So I like this colorway. I can tell you the final product is not going to be a red stem and it's not going to be a black and white housing. So the final Linear Thocks will be a different color. But these prototypes are this color. And I think they look like the Pokeballs from Pokemon, so I kind of like them. So, yeah, I don't need the headphones. We're gonna give this USB a quick testing here. Or USB, this PCB. I am sleep deprived, sorry guys. This PCB a quick test. Okay, well, now we got underglow. I can't decide if I want to foam the case or not. I am gonna O-ring mount the PCB on the Tofu. Did the lights just cut off? Oh, I guess I need to plug that in all the way, huh? There we go. Hey, what's going on, Hammer Brother? So, I kind of want to foam the case, but at the same time, I don't want to lose the underglow. Hey, no worries, no worries. This will probably take a little while. Well, I did already holy mod and lube the stabs, so I didn't have to mess with all that, because I imagine everybody just really wants to see the switches, not so much how to lube stabs. I'm sure everybody knows that. But, so, key tester, we got that up. Let's test these. Let's test this PCB and make sure everything's good. This is a KBD 67. I think they call it revision 2 or version 2. And I probably am going to be listing this board on Mech Market in the next couple days after I have a little bit of time to play around with it, so we can get these things in somebody else's hands to play with. As far as keycaps, I just got some cheap Amazon keycaps, so if the buyer doesn't want them, I'll knock off the price of the keycaps. So all kind of came together last minute, so I wasn't really prepared to do a build. I just was told, hey, they're on the way. So it's like, oh crap, I gotta get something. So I ordered acrylic tofu case, since I already had this PCB from a co-worker's build that I did. He didn't want this, he wanted a hot swap because he wanted per key RGB. And their Tofu 65 kit includes this, so he let me have the PCB. So hey, it's one less thing I had to get. I ordered a polycarb plate. The switches, I'm sure everybody knows what the switches are already. These new Boba Linear Thocks, which... So am I the only person to have these right now? I know that Gazzew said he was sending them to one other YouTube creator, and for some reason I can't remember his name right now because I'm sleep deprived and dumb. But yeah, so there was only 200 of the prototype stems. I got 70 of them. The other person whose name is escaping my memory right now for some reason has gotten 70 of them, I believe, as well. So Gazzew may still have 60 of them. I'm not sure what his plan is for all of them. I'm sure he's going to get them into somebody's hands. Can't hurt to contact him, see if he has any more. I doubt he does, because I imagine he just wanted to get them out into people's hands. I don't know what I'm allowed to say and what I'm not. So he messaged me last night to tell me that the first production run of the stems has been completed. So there is 20,000 of the stems that will be available soon. What the price is going to be on them, I don't know. They are longer. I probably should have left one of them out so I could show you. I don't know what the heck I was thinking here. But yeah, they are a longer stem. I honestly haven't really played with them yet. So yeah, so they have the.
I don't have a lot of patience for people who feel like they're downloading.
They have the longer pole, so they get that nice bottom out Thock sound that you want. Hopefully, I'm assuming they do, since he was pleased with them enough to tell them to go ahead and start production. The final ones are going to be a different color. I know they're having some issues sourcing plastic for bases right now at Atamu. So initially it's just going to be stems. There won't be any linear bases for these yet. There is going to be the Boba Gum pink linear bases. Will probably be your best option, but I know he also will have some white linear bases that are very limited that were a mistake when the factory accidentally made linear white bases instead of tactiles. So I imagine the first few sets that people get in their hands, and I don't think there's any plans to do a factory assembled one yet, so the only way to get them is DIY, buy the parts, put it together yourself, or contact an assembler and luber such as myself. Somebody, I'm sure I won't be the only person selling them, maybe at first, I don't know. But yeah, so I don't have 100% of the details. I should probably ping Gazzew. Let's see if we can get him in here. Let's see. He did message me like 10 minutes ago over here. What did he say? Of course, I unplugged that keyboard. Alright. I don't know why I unplugged it again, but I did. Okay. So, messaged him. See if he shows up. He usually drops in. Is the pink linear base technically different than the prototype base? So it's going to be, so this base, this prototype base has the exact same leaf that is in the Boba Gum base. I was intending on using Boba Gum bases until he told me he had some white ones and he sent me those. The white bases that he sent me came with a clear top, which I'm not going to use for non-silent switch. He sent me some of the silver silent linear stems with white linear bases, clear tops that he had left over from a mistake run. And I didn't want to use clear tops because, like with the U4Ts, if you use the clear top on that upstroke, you're going to have a different sound just because the material is different on the clear tops than it is from the standard bases and black and white tops and pink tops. So I didn't want it to be like doom ding on every click, so or every key press. I wanted it to, you know, have an even sound. So I decided to go white and black because I've started doing that with switches and I really like the look that it gives it. And so these stabilizers, Duroc V2 Smoky Stabs, I wholly modded them at like 5 o'clock in the morning last night because, you know, who needs to sleep? So they've been wholly modded, they're lubed. I tested them last night. We're gonna go ahead and start getting this thing together. Get this guy soldered here and try and knock this out and not spend an hour lubing stabs. Hopefully Gazzew's gonna drop in. I could call him, I guess, but he doesn't. We don't see him here before too long. I might give him a call on the phone, see where he's at, see what he's doing. He been having some millipede issues here at my place lately, and like they're fucking impossible to get rid of. And I told him about it, and I was like, oh yeah, about the only thing I can find that works is diatomaceous earth. So he sent me some diatomaceous earth, and he had messaged me about an hour ago or so, and was like telling me how that stuff works, which I already knew, but you know. So millipedes, like I've never seen them like I have here. Like, honestly, it is ridiculous. Like, I've seen them my whole life, the occasional one. But, like, why did I put that one in sideways? It's been raining lately, and on the nights when it's raining, if I go outside, like, the outside walls of this place are fucking hundreds of them, dude. It's ridiculous. So I've gotten to where now I just walk around in my sandals, smushing them all day, and before I go to bed, I run the vacuum and vacuum them all up. And the thing is, like, they're immune to, like, almost all insecticides. Like, I bought some shit, sprayed it, does nothing to them. Like, it'll only kill them if I, like, cover them in the spray. Yeah, I did see that diatomaceous earth works on those. You can't find any diatomaceous earth? I actually, it's funny, I visited my mom for Mother's Day last month. Actually, like, a week after Mother's Day, because I had to work. But, when I was there visiting her, she was like, oh, I got some diatomaceous earth, because I have a pet guinea pig that she was taking care of for a little while before I got this place. She's like, oh, take it so you can put it down in your place, and so you don't have to worry about, any fleas or anything getting on Morty. And I was like, oh, no, that's all right. It's cheap. I can get some. And then, like, the next week, I started seeing millipedes. You don't want to use diatomaceous earth for pools in your house or gardening. You want to get food grade. So the diatomaceous earth that you use in pools, which, I mean, I guess if you're not actually going to be gardening with it and stuff, then it would probably be okay. But given as I have a small pet, I don't want him to get exposed to the non-food grade stuff. There's contaminants that can be in it. I didn't know for the longest time what diatomaceous earth was exactly until recently. It's ground up fossils from prehistoric diatoms. So there's an interesting nugget of information, which if you're familiar with diatomaceous earth, you probably already know. Never heard of it. Yeah, it's an organic pesticide. It's also apparently it's good for chickens in their diet. It's, just a non-chemical pesticide, and it's used in pool filtration systems. Yeah, it's used in pool filtration systems. I'm sure it's got other uses, but I used to garden quite a bit, and I use it in my garden a lot just because, like I said, it's safe. You don't have to worry about the same stuff you have to worry about using 7 Dust or something. Hey, I'm Prince. How's it going, my dude? Hope you're doing well. Oh, it's Kumo. Sorry, I did not acknowledge that you followed me. My bad. Thanks for the follow, by the way. I'm doing good, man. Looking forward to putting this thing together and seeing how these switches came out. What's the plate material? Yeah, it's just the standard KBD fan 65% polycarbonate plate that they have. You also want to buy Boba U4s. Message me on Reddit, Kirball 904. I did get a message just a little while ago, but I was kind of busy trying to get set up for the stream and doing a few things. But yeah, either me or Gazzew, which is he's HB Heroin Bob on Reddit. Either one of us can help you out. Why though? Why though what? Hey, no problem. Right now though, my lube switches are at like about a 3-week fill time. Why message me on Reddit? Oh, I thought you wanted to buy Boba U4s. I thought you meant you wanted to buy them from me, as I also sell them on Reddit, and I sell them lubed as well for 80 cents a piece for the lubed ones. Yeah, I do. I do sell them on Reddit, which, like I said, lately I've been getting a ton of orders, and then on top of that, I've not had quite as much time the past few days as I normally do to devote to lubing switches, so I'm trying to, what am I doing wrong here? Why is it not fitting in there? I haven't had as much time as I normally do to devote to it, so I've been busy with a few other things, but I'm getting them done. I'm staying within my quoted times that I tell people, so that's what's important. And most people are understanding if there's a problem. But yeah, so lubed ones I lube for 80 cents a piece. I do it according to Gazzew's method. You're nowhere near to buy your keep. What are you looking for? What kind of keyboard are you looking for? What do you got in mind? Got a form factor that you want? You got a budget ideas? What's your plan for your board? Are you just in the very beginning, I want one stage, and haven't put much research into it? Don't think this keycap set I got has stepped caps, so we're not gonna set up for that. Now the pain in the ass part, making sure I get everything in the right place. I'll wait just a second. Won't be able to make one until March next year. Is that because of a particular group buy ships then, or what's the reasoning behind having to wait until March? Or are you wanting to do like an uber expensive first build and you just need to wait till budget constraints will allow it? Come on. That is way off where I need it to be. Really? I'm gonna have to grab my switch puller for this. They're not even popped all the way into the plate. Yeah. Okay, definitely need to go one over with the control. Do I have the new Gazzew springs? The new Gazzew springs are actually in these switches, and yes, I do have some. I don't really have them for sale yet, but I will be selling them really soon. I do believe Gazzew said they were going to be coming in this last stock, but then I totally forgot to ask about them when I placed my order. But I think if they did, he would have told me, so they probably won't be in until his next stock. But I like them so far. I think the 65 gram is the way to go, if you want my opinion. I've tried the 65, I think I put 55s in that helix right there. I haven't tested the 75 grams yet. I gotta go 1U for these. Why is she lining up? Probably because I'm putting it upside down. Azora? What did I buy? I know I bought the soldered PCB. I think I did a carbon fiber plate. And it took me a second to think. I was like, oh yeah, what the heck do I know what material the stems are made of? I do not. I know that they appear to be the same material that the U4Ts are made out of. Whether or not that's accurate, that I can't answer. I imagine Gazzew will be showing up here at some point if you want to hang out and wait it out and see if he shows. And if he is up to, I should probably leave those on for right now. If he is actually up for saying what the materials are, he may, but I imagine it's going to be something he's not going to disclose. Plastic, that would be my best. That would be my best response, would be they're made of plastic. But you know, and if I knew and I did say, he would probably be pretty upset. Which there's certain things I know that I am not at liberty to discuss. As far as switches, I do get a little heads up on things before most. And I can say this won't be the last new thing you see from him. Aluminum stems? Yeah, definitely not aluminum. Aluminum stems, is that a thing? The big keys aren't lined correctly. Just mean they're kind of off center. Probably just weren't soldered in straight, or could just be a PCB manufacturing flaw. Could be any number of things. Oh, Trigger with the raid. What's going on? All the CNC folks are coming over. Coming over to watch me build a keyboard today, guys? Alright. What's going on, Killa? Trigger, thanks for the raid, my dude. Thank you for the raid. How did you end up? Are you still, what were you, ranked 3, I think, last time I looked? I haven't played much the past few days. I played some last night. Deemed to hydrate. Full-size face cam? Oh, man. We're gonna have to change it on this thing. Let's see. Transform. Hey, Siri. Set a timer for 5 minutes. It is. It is my day off, Pharaoh. It is my day off. Hydrate. 0. I got like 3 different drinks here. I need to drink this Soylent because I haven't eaten anything today. Amongst my mad dash to get errands done in time to get back and start this stream up, I totally negated that I needed to stop and get some food. And I got home at like literally 5:30, so I didn't have time to really make anything because I don't microwave stuff. It's against my religion. The religion of anti-microwavers. England are gonna smash. So I am not gonna be on Thursday Throwdowns this week. I did alert Trailblazer. I'm pretty sure he's still planning on doing Thursday Throwdowns. I got some prototype switches, and I needed to do this build on a day when I was off of work. So that's what I'm doing now, building this board with these prototype switches, which hopefully are going to sound amazing when we're done. You broke 100? Nice, killer. I'm not even ranked 100 right now. How much do I sell keyboards for? Yeah, exactly, Zero. Let them know, my dude. Yeah, just, I mean, like, so when I do a build for someone, I don't charge. I give them the option to tip. The only thing they have to pay for is buying the parts and shipping them to me. It just totally depends on what goes into the board, what it's going to cost. This board, I need to figure out what it cost me to make this board because I'm planning on selling it. I think this board, the PCB is, I want to say 40. The case was 109. The plate was 19. The stabs were around 30. These switches, there isn't really a price on them yet. What's the most expensive? The most expensive keyboard or the most expensive part for a keyboard? As far as most expensive keyboards, key colts are pretty pricey. Anything you buy in the aftermarket on Mac Market is going to cost you. Why is this green screen not staying in place? Driving me crazy here. As far as, geez, I already have my soldering iron. As far as most expensive, I don't know. You know, it comes down to like so many different factors what the price of it is. You know, like two people could build a board from the same kit, and one of them could cost 3 times as much because say they used $300 keycaps and expensive switches, and you know, it all comes down to what components you put in it and all that good stuff to what it ends up actually being total cost in the end. Where the hell is my solder roll gone? Okay, I was gonna say I knew I saw it on the desk. Alright, how much more time do we have here on the full face cam? 58 seconds. 50. And I just dropped my phone on the floor. That's gonna be fucking. Can I grab it with my foot? Oh, I can get it this way at least. Your keyboard got you to rank 2. Anyone want to buy it? I think it was a little more than just the keyboard that had anything to do with that. Are you rank 2 now? I think you were 3 when I looked last night. I could be mistaken though. I could be mistaken. Is it just me, or has the ladder gotten way different this season? Like, the shift A is broken. I feel like the ladder is a lot different this season. It seems like a lot of people, everybody's like win-loss ratio is different. Like, mine's usually not what it is right now. Of course, I haven't played much this season. Alright, good. That 5 minutes is over. But I was looking, and like most people seem to have like a worst. Need replacement shift and A buttons only. Oh wow, your uncle sounds like a dick, Hammer Time. Come on, 6X. Damn. Inspiring things from the family, huh? I'm gonna go ahead and solder these ones that I put these keycaps on so I can pull these keycaps off and set this thing flat. Let's see here. Solder you? Yeah, I don't think you would like that. I don't think you would like that. Let's see, it's currently at 630 degrees Fahrenheit. Why is dynamic bind GSP a PC? So their two massive egos can combine to make one super massive ego. I don't have a take on it. I don't. Is there what's the trade-off? What's GSP doing in exchange for it? They're meeting up. When is GSP's birthday? Today? Didn't like Eric go and meet up with GSP? That's what somebody told me, that Eric was on his June 23rd. Yeah, it was my mom's birthday yesterday. That's I don't know, man. I'll believe it when it happens, but hey, I mean, Dynamic wants to give GSP a PC. By all means, go for it. As far as my take, I don't really have one. Was Dynamic giving him his old PC or something? What? I'm confused by this whole thing. How did this come about? I didn't even know they liked each other that much. Try to get Dynamic to buy one. I mean, if you want to talk him into it, by all means. Dynamic's always saying he's got all this cryptocurrency money. If he's got all that money, we could definitely build a nice board for old GSP. Giving us a good RAM. I'm not going to touch that trail. I know where you're going with that. Yeah, it just sounds like people talking. When it happens, then I'll believe it, but in the meantime, you know, I guess time will tell. Yeah, what was this about GSP's pool party thing? I remember hearing about it, and then I heard people saying it was just some kid's birthday party. And there's like some legality issues in that. Like, you can't be on Twitch if you're under 13 without parental consent. So, I don't know. I think it's 13. Yeah, he was DJing at a pool party. It's gonna be epic. I thought it was gonna be like an actual, you know, adults, people drinking and actually partying. I didn't know it was cake and ice cream and Barney. That's hilarious. I feel like he trolled us all. I dropped in for a couple minutes of the stream when I saw what was going on, and all I saw was him sitting in front of his computer and some chick behind him sitting on a bench or something hitting a vape. I watched about 2 minutes. I was like, what the hell is this? The fuck was that? Something just randomly fall off the roof? What the hell was that? Alright, the roof comes caving down in a minute. Sorry about that. I don't know what that was, but it landed right in. Oh, fucking millipede. Fucking millipede. Really? Is there fucking millipedes on the roof now? That is fucking gross. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go flush this fucker down the toilet. Well, now everyone knows I wasn't bullshitting when I said fucking there's been a fucking millipede explosion here all of a sudden. Well, I just put the diatomaceous earth down last night, and I didn't put it inside the house yet, because I want to do a little more research on it. But, like, that's the thing about millipedes is, like, most pesticides they're immune to. Like, literally, a fucking spray them with pesticides and they just keep right on rolling. But diatomaceous earth is supposed to be one of the things that actually works on them. So I dusted the whole outside of the place with it, which isn't going to do much about the ones that are inside. Like, I don't know where the fuck they're coming from, man. It is ridiculous. Like, literally, I probably smash 50 of them a day. Doesn't mean I have to kill them. Yeah, the fact that they're in my home is the fact that I have to kill them. If they were in the woods outside, hey, no problem. I'll leave them be. But the fact that they are literally invading my home at a ridiculous proportion now. Like, I'll post in my Discord some pictures from the other night when it was raining and I came home from the post office of how many of them were on the fucking walls of my place outside. If it was like that inside, oh my god, I'd have been fucking refusing to pay rent and moved out by now. Which I need to go finish looking at these places I've just been meaning to check out. One day off a week, it's hard to schedule a time to go look at places with a real estate agent. Castle Doctrine? What is that? You've lost me now. What do you mean by Castle Doctrine? The right to kill anything that invades your home. With the exception of people, I'm assuming? Which, I mean, technically I think you can kill people if they're breaking and entering. America! Fuck yeah. Who was it that was asking about the crooked keys earlier? Sorry, you were asking right before the stream. Did I get your question answered? About what causes that? I think it was, gosh, it was like a 5-letter name. What that word? Oh no, I'm Prince. Still hanging out on Prince? Primarily the focus of the law is people. Well, yeah. Castle Doctrine is about you can kill people if they come in your house. I mean, does it have to be a castle? Because I don't have a castle. I'd like to have a castle. Hey, will Dynamic buy me a castle for my birthday? It doesn't have to be that big of a castle. You know, just 30 bedrooms, 10 baths. I'm not going to be greedy. Self-defense law. Interesting. Is that a federal law? Is it a state law? I've never heard of it. But then again, I haven't done a whole lot of law studying outside of my instances with encounters with the law. And in those cases, I hired someone else to deal with it, so. Should I call Gazzew and see if he's gonna come? Some laws require an attempt to retreat. You can just fire at will. Poor Will, man. Will's getting shot everywhere he goes. Remind me, if I know any Wills, to tell him to stay away from Arizona. I do know a Will. I've got a cousin named Will. Second cousin, I think? I don't know. Something like that. Castle Doctrine. I'll have to look that up later. Any of those stems going to my store? So not these prototypes. I only received 70 of them. Excuse me. Thought I was gonna sneeze for a second. I thought I was gonna burp. Sorry. So these prototypes will not be for sale. Well, this board's gonna be for sale, but the red ones will not be available for sale. I don't know if I'm allowed to say what color the final product's gonna be, but initially they're just gonna be DIY. I know there's no plans to have factory assembled ones, so I don't think major vendors are gonna get them. I'm sure some vendors will probably get the stems to sell just the stems. Yeah, I will definitely be getting some of those. I will definitely be getting some of those. Probably get at least a couple thousand. I don't know though. I don't normally get a couple thousand on the first time of getting something because you never know how popular it's going to be. But I got a feeling they're going to sell. But as far as the bases for them, they're probably going to go in boba gum housings for any complete ones that I sell, and they'll work fine in a typical boba housing as well. Like I said, I know there is a limited amount of white linear bases that Gazzew has, but they are built into switches, so he has to disassemble the switches to get the bases. He sent me the switches assembled and was like, you can disassemble them. I'm like, alright. So whether or not, oh yeah, the Samueta, let me give you your points back for bringing Morty on cam. I don't like to bring him in here when I'm soldering and there's fumes and stuff. There you go, you should have got your points back. If it wasn't for the fact that there was lead fumes going around. Do I, some of his lube? I do not sell his lube, but I can tell you what his lube is. So, well, the Krytox blend, I don't know what that is. I do have a lot of it though, because I make my own now that he's open sourced what the lube is. The lube that he was calling Lube 3G is Molykote EM30L, and then it's thinned with an appropriate oil. And I have a YouTube video on how to thin the lube, and it's way less expensive than say your Krytox or Tribosis. Oh, why did I put a space in there? There you go. There's my YouTube channel. You can find there's a tutorial on there, which I did before I got this new camera, so it's not super great quality. But there's a tutorial on there on how to thin lube with his method. At some point, I'll be doing one on his other lube. He does two lubes. He does the one that he was calling the Lube 3G, which was the Molykote EM30L, and then he has the blend number 7 is what it is now, which I know it's a Krytox based blend. I don't know exactly what's in it, but I will be making a video on that soon. And then the Lube 3G is what he thins. You put it in a dropper bottle and you put that in the rails, the slide rails of the bottom housing, And then the blend number 6 is for donut dipping springs. And then I also use that for stabilizers. It's a great stabilizer lube as well. That's what's on these stabilizers. Which these stabilizers are also wholly modded. First time doing it. Not as difficult as some people might think. I really should change that bot command. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's not even any punctuation there. It's like, subscribe. You will subscribe. Maybe let's change it to like, check out my YouTube channel. Consider subscribing. Nightbot's such a dick. Like I didn't make the fucking command. Let's see. It's probably one of those like late night just throwing things together when I made it. What is that? That's the song from fucking Beverly Hills Cop or something? No. I don't know why, but that song has been stuck in my head for months. I think it is like, is Beverly Hills Cop the one with Eddie Murphy? No. That's, yeah, no, yeah. I don't know. But that little, it's a catchy little ditty. It is, okay, yeah. I do that shit all the time. I'm gonna start calling all songs ditties. That is a catchy ditty there. You're picking up what I'm putting down, all you groovy folks. So I imagine that, let's see, so let me think. Gazzew tell me when he hasn't said when his next shipment is going to be shipping, but usually it gets here within a couple weeks at the most. And then you're looking at maybe another week before I get it, so I would say probably within the next month and a half, these stems should be available for the masses, or at least the first 20,000 of them that are available at least. He doesn't think they're gonna sell well. He doesn't like switches that aren't silenced. He's a big fan of the silenced switches. And it took a lot of begging and pleading, but hey, they finally came to fruition, so I'm stoked on that. Which I know he said he's been trying to get the factory to make them for a while, but he didn't ever really stay on him about it, I guess. And I wasn't expecting them anytime soon, and all of a sudden he was like, oh, I got the prototype for the Linear Thocks. I was like, wait, what? It's like, what do I gotta do to get some? He's like, you're already on the list. Like, alright, cool. Turns out the list was only 2 people. He didn't say that, I'm just paraphrasing everything, obviously. But yeah, so kind of stoked I get to build this. Actually, I'm more than kind of stoked, I'm very stoked. And I really hope I don't really love this thing and want to keep it, because I need to recoup what I spent on this board. Which is probably $350 if I'm doing quick math in my head. Alright. Let's see here. linear market is huge, man. Hopefully I'm able to jump into the game. Yeah, he's yeah, it's a lot of JWK and Durex out there for sure. Well, it's the same damn thing. I don't know why I might do something different. Return this. Tip this. Tin this tip. Turn the soldering iron off. Alright, let's reset this. Alright, looks like we're all good. Like, that's the thing. So, like, I went with the acrylic case specifically because this PCB has underglow. We can try both ways, though. We can definitely try both ways. So I've got a roll of neoprene right over here. It's not a hassle to cut a piece of neoprene. Thing is, I'm wondering if I can cut out in the neoprene to match up with where the underglow LEDs are and still get a good lighting effect. If that's the case, then we're definitely gonna foam it. It's probably gonna be a first come, first serve. I'll probably list it on Mech Market, or what I'll probably do is list it, make a post on my personal subreddit that says, hey, if you're interested, let me know. Otherwise, I'll be putting it on Mech Market. Hey, there's Dow. What's going on, man? What is going on? Let's get this back up here. So I am O-ring mounting this. Take my word on it. There's a little O-ring on there. I'm not going to mess with focusing all that right now. Good timing, good timing. So I don't know what information you want to give out about... Oh no, where'd that go? Okay, cool. I don't know what information you want to give out about the switches. I have said that there is a production run, 20,000 will be available at some point. That's about as far as I've gone. I haven't disclosed color or anything. I don't know what information you want out yet and what you don't, so I've noticed in all the videos where people talk about doing the O-ring mod that they all say to put the O-ring up there and then put it on. I don't get why you wouldn't just put the O-ring on here and then put it in. That makes more sense, right? To be fair, I think there's only like 3 YouTube tutorials on the O-ring mounting. Hey, Kiwi Keebs, welcome everybody. How's it going? Yeah, that's what I figured. Thanks for the follow there, Kiwi Keebs, and thanks again for the raid. Okay, I didn't know if you wanted to keep it under wraps what the color is. So yeah, so they are going to be purple. Any ETA on when you'll be selling them? I know that you had said there was going to be a shortage on getting plastic for the bases, so I imagine Boba gum bases and white linear bases are going to be everybody's best option here at the beginning when they're first available. Jesus all up in me, thanks for the follow. Jay Prototypist, thanks for the follow. I really feel like I need to get like just a little bit longer screws for this O-ring mount method. I can't help but wonder if the screws work themselves out. Maybe not in normal use, but maybe during shipping. If anybody got a Portico, you probably got it missing some screws. Oh, so they did get it. Okay. All right, all right. When you do this, you don't want to tighten it down to where the O-rings are squished. Can't tell what the heck just happened here. Those O-rings break? No, okay, alright. It's just the way the gold plating is in there makes it look weird. Okay, sure. It's like, what the heck? Alright. I have hundreds of cherry bases at home. Will be full switches available. Zombie, thanks for the follow. Twitch, thanks for the follow. Gazzew, you asked him, will there be full switches available and not just parts? I was gonna say, I believe it's just DIY for a while. There's no definite factory assembled, at least not yet. Trying not to press the keys as I put them on there so you can't hear it yet and make you wait in suspense to see what it sounds like. What about a Loud Brother? He'd probably get some, right? I don't even think you need the tops. You'll just need the stems. Yeah, you definitely don't want the clear tops. I mean, yeah, it would work, but I don't think you would like the sound. So these keycaps were just some. Oh, did I miss another follow? Kajati? I hope I didn't butcher that too bad. Thanks for the follow. Won't the sound profile be off with the clear tops though? You know what? These keycaps are a little higher quality than I expected for a $50 set off of Amazon. Minimal, okay. Might want to resolder that caps lock key and move it over just a little tad bit. Just a tad bit. Can't tell if it's touching the case or not. So this went a lot faster than I expected it to go. Why is it everybody else's build stream I see takes hours? I'm done in an hour. I guess maybe since I lubed the stabs ahead of time. And I guess everybody else like lubes their switches on stream. I don't know, man. I feel like I would, anytime I've ever lubed switches on stream, it's like me and two people sitting here and I'm boring the crap out of them. Maybe once you're, yeah, maybe once you're established in the keyboard community as a streamer and you've got, you know, more of a following, yeah. But for me, I feel like it would be me and two people sitting here. I mean, I'm not trying to put down anybody that loops switches on stream, but for me, I don't know. I can't. I feel like I wouldn't be focused enough. And I know the one or two times I did it, I didn't really have anybody show up. But of course, then nobody knew who the hell I was either. So. You're gonna be $1 million. I should get that screw in all the way, huh? Okay, that inner key is not going to fit. That key is just a bit too small. That key is not really a shift, but is it the same profile? It's definitely not. Maybe it is. Got one inner key that's way too big, one that's too small. Did I put? No. I think this is supposed to be the enter key, maybe? I have enough of the right size shifts for this thing. Doesn't look like it, does it? It's gonna have to work for now. Which one's right shift? This one is the right shift. This one is the left shift that is not the right size. And that one's too big. Is what it is. How many recolors are just do kind of like this cheap keycap set though. I just wish I had a shift key that fit there. Let's see, what do I want to put there? Man, let's just go with... Are these all... Those look like they're all row 1 profile though. Oh, here we go. Got these guys. And they appear to be different profiles. Nice. Very nice. Let's see, for the top we're going to go with red. Okay, now what profiles have we got here? Looks like, nope, that is not row 2. Oh my god, they did! They did spell backspace wrong! Wow. Backspace! Oh, that's hilarious. That is fucking hilarious. You know, the old backspace. Oh my gosh. I know what's going in my Amazon review later. Oh gosh, I didn't even look at it. Oh, that's hilarious. The old backspace. Okay, so what the if I can just pull these off so I can compare them side by side, that'll make this a lot easier. Okay, apparently I am doing something over here. Cheap shit from China, cheapshitfromchina.com. Cheap Chinese shit. Oh, that's whatever it was. I don't know. Can you feel any flavor? Oh yeah, you can see it. You can definitely see the flex from the O-rings. Especially on the outsides. CSS, yeah, it does roll off nicely. It does roll off nicely. Ah, the moment of truth. The moment of truth. First, let's see. What do we want to do lighting wise here? Want to play with some lighting? Well, let's play with some lighting here. How do you, what, is there no option? Okay, here we go, solid color. Okay, apparently it's not gonna actually change in VIA. Is VIA not able to configure the lighting for this thing? Why is the lighting option showing up if I can't actually configure them? it's VIA compatible right here. I can configure it. It's showing up in VIA. I feel like the last KBD67 PCB I didn't need to flash anything. All right, I can do that. Ooh, it doesn't sound bad at all. So, I was not intending on letting you hear it yet, but hey, there you go. Now you've heard it. Let's see. KBD67. You all missed it. That's it. See you later, guys. Revision 2 via. Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, go away. Alright, wait. It's a hex file. Do I need to flash it in QMK? Dude, don't I? Escape California. Okay, I don't know how to put this board into reset. It's taxes. What kind of microcontroller is on here? Does anybody know? You know what? I'm gonna have to take it out to hit the reset button on the bottom, aren't I? Oof. Alright, for right now, I'm not gonna mess with that. Okay. Alright, here we go with my slow typing. Don't hold it against me if I don't hit 10,000 words per minute, because if I hit 70, that's a good day for me. So. $66. So should we cut a piece of foam, put it in there, see how it sounds with some foam? Oh, geez, I forgot about that. Yeah, I could do that, I suppose. Thanks. Probably should move the mic over here a little bit closer to it. I'm gonna drop the mic, so if it gets weird sound, sorry, I was just readjusting the mic stand. All right. All right, here we go. Do you want to see what it sounds like with foam? Do we want to foam it? Yeah. So I did holy mod these Duroc V2s. Which, if the shift key fit properly, I don't know if it would sound any different, but I gotta say, it does sound pretty fucking fantastic. How do they feel? They feel good. They feel good. This is the 65 gram Gazzew springs. I would say, all in all, it's a great switch. I think it's going to be very popular, especially since linears are superior switches. Travel distance. Dow, do you want to weigh in on travel distance? So I did notice I put them in a hot swap board. I popped one in the hot swap board just to see what it was like, and it definitely is not as high of a switch as the Duroc switches that were in that board. So it may be a slightly shorter travel distance than some other switches. It's about that far. So let's see. So, yeah, it does have the longer pole as well, so that's going to affect it. Do we want to foam it? No one ever said yes or no. Should we put some foam on it and try it, or do we like it foamless? Are these lived? Yeah, they're lived. Yeah, they are lubed. They're lubed with the Molykote EM30L, the formerly known as Lube 3G. Like the artist formerly known as Prince, this is the lube formerly known as Lube 3G. All right. I'm wondering if I can. Oh, geez, that screw was obviously not in very far. I wonder if I can go by the hardware store in the next couple of days and get some longer screws. I feel like you need just a couple more millimeters than the ones that come on here for the ring method. Alright, cool, our rings are all still on there. Foam. Wow, that is not straight at all. Do I have any kind of writing utensil right here? Of course not. Why would I have something handy that I need? I'm definitely gonna go a little bigger than I need. Well, I got that I can use as a straight edge right here. Wrist rest? Scratch the resin up, why not, right? YOLO. Yeah, I don't think that's working any better than just eyeing it. It got significantly larger from one side to the other. Oh, hell. Yeah. So don't count on me for straight lines. It's straight-ish. So do I attempt to cut holes for the underglow in the foam? Do you think that would allow for... Oh yeah, no one's going to know underneath. Besides the 38 people that are here right now. And if whoever ends up buying the board decides to take it apart. The foam was free? Right. Well, actually it was like 13 bucks for a roll of it from Amazon. You get enough to do like probably friggin' 50 keyboards. Probably 100 if you don't do like I do and just cut giant swaths out of it and then cut them to fit. Okay, let's reset this thing while we got it right here. Ah, that's bright. Okay. QMK. We got it. Auto flash when ready. Where's the damn reset button? There we go. There we go. No device present. Okay. There's definitely a device present. So, what the... Anyone know why this is happening? Saying no device present. How much would a ruler have cost? A trip to the store? A trip to the store. Okay, so why does that one flash fine? I using a 5th generation Ryzen? I am using a 1st generation Ryzen Threadripper. Want to get the VIA file on there though. So this one, it worked fine with AT. Huh, I didn't change it. I wonder why it changed to the other thing. There we go. All right, now we should be VIA compatible, right? Looks like we are. Okay. I feel like cutting holes would be a giant hassle, but also worth it in the end if you want the LEDs to light up good. But let's just go ahead and see what it sounds like, and then why is that poly plate so damn tight in there? There we go. So later off stream I can go and cut holes for LEDs and deal with all that jazz then. Okay. The old backspace key. Everybody's favorite. The backspace. Yeah, I wonder how long it would have taken me to notice that. How did you already, how did you, oh my god, I put that in the wrong spot. How did you spot that right away, Gazzew? Dow. How did you do it? I probably would have used this thing for a month before I noticed it. Backspace. I gotta go look and see if that's what it says in the if that's what it looks like in the. I can't tell if that's the plate like up against the bottom. What is making that noise? I think that's the plate rubbing against the case. I'm doing it on that side. There we go, okay. Oh, I assume it's plugged in. Yeah, all right. All right. Sounds weird. Oh, were you talking about the plate rubbing? I don't know why I looked over at chat when I saw it move. a weird sound. I don't know, maybe it was something passing by or just something weird with the mic. Preference? It feels, honestly, it feels like the board is firmer. It doesn't have the same flex it feels like with the foam underneath. And honestly, I think I like it better without the foam. Sounds whack now, sounds good. Check, check. I've been having mic issues lately. How do these linears compare to other ones you've tried? Well, most of the linears that I use are more clacky. I think, honestly, I think I like it better without the foam. How does it compare? I mean, it's smooth. It doesn't have, like, the scratchiness that you're going to have with creams. I like them. I'm gonna be honest. I like them. I think it's a good switch. I think people are gonna like them. I think they're gonna sell a lot better than Gazzew is expecting. Yeah, the LEDs are definitely gonna look better without. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the foam back out. Well, I definitely can't sell it with this keycap set with a backspace. I imagine with something like that, Amazon will do a curious what they sound like side by side. With the U4T, I have U4Ts in this split, but it's not going to be accurate. Oh, that's right. This is not hot swap. These are soldered. But let's see what we can do here. Put this guy back in here. Where'd that keycap just go? There it is. All right. Okay, we're gonna go linear for J, U4T, tactile for K, this is the linear here, tactile. Hearing like some crunch on that one. I don't know if that's just my imagination. Just my imagination. Linear, tactile. linear tactile. Honestly, they're like almost identical. You still here, Dow? Figure out what's going on with this one. Something's up with that one. I'll have to replace it later. But yeah, I would say I'm overall, as someone... Where did that just go? Overall, as someone that prefers linears, I am quite pleased with how these came out. And they definitely have more of a thock than clack, which it seems like, I don't know, maybe it's just the switches I buy, but it seems like most of the linears I get have that clack. That switch go. What the crap? I'll find it later. Let's see. Oh, excuse me. These are lavenders. And I lubed them with 205, and I kind of regret that. I think they would have done better with some 3203. Especially on a couple of them that, like, just... A couple of them just have that drag, which, I mean, you know, it'll work itself out in time. But I did read before I did it to be careful not to overlube. They overlube very easily. I don't think I overlubed them. Just like one or two of them just have that, you know, that when you push them, they don't got a little more resistance than they should have. And those lavenders also have the 65 gram Gazzew springs. I've been putting them in everything lately. Which one's the one that doesn't sound right? I'll figure it out later. Okay, so let's take the phone back out. So I don't know. What do you guys think? What's everybody in chat that's here and active? What are your takes? Do you guys think yes or no on the foam? I think with an aluminum case, it would probably be more the foam free. Yeah, I do too. I think with an aluminum case, you'd probably want the foam. Yeah, I've definitely got to get some longer screws. Yeah, I think foam free is the way to be. To quote Yamato, what are we quoting Yamato about here, Euler? Dang it, the ring's falling off. I wonder if Lowe's is still open and I can go get some. Oh, you can never just get out of here, man. How you doing today, Euler? The Minecraft server going well? Anybody's in here that plays Minecraft? I do run a Minecraft server. If you'd like to join, just let me know, and I can get you whitelisted and able to play with us. So what have we decided, Euler? Are we going to wipe the server after the updates are all done, or what? What are we doing? Are we still in the air about all that? No wipe? Alright, you were the one that was wanting to wipe. Not right now, at least. Alright. Which honestly I haven't been playing much. But you already know that. Yeah, I think longer screws are definitely going to be the way to go for these. For this mod, just because you don't want to squish the O-ring, and with these shorter screws and the 2 O-rings, you barely have any space to go without squishing the O-rings. So it's like, damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. Right now, because of what Pharaoh told you, what did Pharaoh tell you? You guys out here telling secrets or something? I want to. So lies that aren't sure. Let's see. What do we want to do for the lighting? That is the wrong thing. Let's see. What do we want to do here? Lighting effect on. Underglow effect solid color. We got breathing. Breathing 4. That is stupid fast. I like night. But it's too fast on this board, I feel like. So snake. Gradient. Do I have the brass plate? Are you talking about the brass weight on the bottom? Yes. I have a polycarbonate plate. I wish that with these weights that they put the divots on the bottom, that way you could reverse it so you didn't have to have it saying KBD fans. But hey, what can you do? What do we want to do color wise here? What's my ballpark selling price? I can do some math here in a second to figure it out. Let me look. Let me look at how much I spent. Gmail.com. I'll bring this mic back to its normal position. That might be a little low still. Sorry if it's making a lot of racket. Okay. So let's see. KBD fans. This is the wrong email address, maybe? No. It's just I put a space in there. I'm estimating somewhere between 300 and 400. I could be wrong. View my order here. So we're looking at 147.95. Calculator up here. So the case and the plate were 147.95 equals. Why did I put equals plus? And I already had the plate, but I believe the plate is $39. Shop. Or not plate, PCB, excuse me. I already had the PCB. 65% PCBs. Why is the page not changing? There we go. KBD 67 Rev 2. So it's $39. So plus $39 equals 186.95. How much were Duroc stabs? I believe I bought them off AliExpress. Let's see. Might could actually sell it for less than I thought. Shipped. So they're $36, but I don't use that many of the stabilizers. Let's just see. Where's my search at here? Okay, go what? Go away. What is this crap? Okay, go away. How do I make it go away? There we go. I hate AliExpress sometimes. Duroc stabilizer. Durock Stabilizers V2. Is this from the Durock store? Yes, okay. So with the 42U and the 1625 is $22.87 plus whatever their shipping is. So we're just gonna go 85 or 25. So it's $211 before keycaps and switches. Let's see. Keycap switches are, what do we say, 212. Let's just remember 212. What the hell was that? 69 switches at 80 cents a piece. It's $55. So 267. And then shipping is going to be around 25 bucks. So that's right around 292. So yeah, like I was saying, somewhere between 300 and 400. I was going to include the keycaps, but since I don't have a shift that fits, I'm going to return these to Amazon. I need to remember to open that. Yeah, these are going back. It's unacceptable. The old backspace. Wow, let me see something here. Let me see if that's what it looks like on the freaking pictures. Yeah, it says that on their image. It says backspace. Wow, no reviews. No reviews. Backspace. Oh man. Jeez. Where did I put those things? I think I'm missing a shift key. Ha! There it is. I did have the right size shift key. Okay. I was like, what the heck? I was like, I know that I had what I needed. I did buy what was advertised. I didn't look at it that close. I was just like, ooh, pretty coy. Which, like, I do have to say, I like the keycaps. I mean, they remind me of another set of keycaps that I bought that I paid out the ass for from a company. Oh, where's the desk mat? There's a picture of it with the desk mat. Where's the desk mat that matches it? I love that they call it upgraded Coral Sea. Let's see, hang on. Oops. I mean, the backspace doesn't bother me that much. Yeah, you know. Add some character, like you said. So there's the link to it. It is DAG K, I guess, Dragon Gate Koi PBT dye sublimation. No, dye sublimation. Oh my god, I can't talk. Dye sublimation upgrade 128 keycap set, cherry profile keycaps. Key set with puller for cherry MX Gateron Kale, switch mechanical keyboard, upgraded Coral Sea. I don't know what the upgrade is, but I mean, it's not a bad looking keycap set for 50 bucks. I mean, honestly, the legends on it are beyond what you would expect for a $50 keycap set. I mean, look, that's pretty crisp. There's some, well, I thought it was spots on the keycaps on the like koi keycaps, but I think that's like supposed to be there because those spots are on. Yeah, I don't know if that's supposed to be there or not because it looks like they're only on certain colors. Maybe it's there to kind of like mimic a sea spray. You gotta love the backspace. I mean, that's just hands down. I'm only buying keycap sets nowadays that have a backspace keycap. If it doesn't have a backspace, I don't want it. I don't want it. When's GMK backspace becoming available? Group next month? Oh man. So did Dow bounce on us? Is he still here? Looks like he did bounce. Did he say he was leaving? Or did he just sneak out when nobody was talking to him? Guess he snuck out. He was in and out. He probably I don't know. He doesn't like I don't know. He doesn't think he's anybody special. He doesn't like it when people are like, "Oh, you're Gazzew." He doesn't like that. You found a slime finally. Well, congratulations. I don't know what the fuck a slime is, Oiler. I've never played Minecraft before I started the server. So I think, like, I don't know. I don't think he likes attention. Like, you know what I mean? I don't think he likes being the center of attention. I think that's probably why he booked out. There wasn't any questions being asked. He had his chance to get out. He got out. But he usually does tend to stop in and say hey when I'm streaming, which is always nice. But so all in all, final thoughts, I like it. I like the switches. I'm looking forward to getting some for some personal builds. This one I've got to get my money back out of it. I'm probably record some sound tests tonight and the next couple days. Play with it a little bit. Probably put it on Mac Market asking $350 and let it go. So hopefully it'll find a good home. Somebody will like it. Well, no, $350. I'm gonna have to ask a little bit more than that. $375 is what I'm gonna ask. Sold? Do you want it? I'm gonna have to ask $375 because I forgot $350 is just barely breaking even. I gotta get something for my time. Well, you thought it was $350, no caps? What do you mean no caps? Oh no, I was gonna do. Wait, didn't I say it cost me right at $300? It'll cost me right at $300 with shipping. So I was gonna do $375 with caps. $375 with the backspace. You know you want it. Look at that. Look at that sexy backspace. But if you don't want the caps, I'd do $325, maybe $330. I'd probably do $330 without the caps. Oh, come on. You care about the backspace. Look at the backspace. Look at the backspace. You can do $330? You don't want my caps? Oh, come on. Hammer brother, let me get your address. You're getting the backspace. I'm just fucking with you. Invoice you. Are you in my Discord? Hop in my Discord. Hopefully you use Discord. If not, message me on Reddit. Hit me up. I'll get it to you. Not at the moment. You will momentarily. Or if you've got me on Reddit, whatever. Contact me somehow. I'll let you put the bump-ons on yourself. As far as like everything, there's a couple little extra screws. I'm gonna try and get by the hardware store here. When I end this, I'm gonna run and see if I can. Where did I put the dang screws? There's a little baggie of screws somewhere around here. But I'll try and get some longer screws. I think that would just be a improvement. Let's see how messy my desk is. But I think longer screws would help. You did it with these screws? Okay. Oh, you already got longer screws? Awesome. Okay. Cool. Okay. Well, all right, that'll save me from having to go to Walmart. Well, Walmart probably wouldn't have it, but Walmart, Lowe's, they're all right there in the same place. And I definitely got to go get some food. I haven't eaten anything today. Ah, XV Keeps, thanks for the follow. If you just got here and you didn't hear the board and want to hear the board, let me know. Do one more little sound test here before we decide who to raid. I know, let's see. How am I doing? I'm doing good. I just finished with this. Oops, wrong button. I'm doing good. How about yourself? I just finished up building this guy here with these prototype Boba Linear Thocks. You'd love to hear the board? Well, all right, here we go. So this is without foam. We decided we liked it better without the foam. Should get back to work. Yeah, go get back to work. Don't lose your job because of me. Doing great. Awesome, awesome. Jeez. Hey, anytime, my dude. Thanks for dropping in. It's always nice to see you. Always nice to see you. Jeez, I can't type. So, yeah, so that's what they sound like in Tofu 65 acrylic. What do you think there, XV Keeps? You like them? I have to say, I'm a fan. I'm just glad that finally, pressuring Dow for months on end now, he has finally succumbed to the pressure to make a non-silenced linear. What the heck is that? Okay. Debin 1X. Sound signature is shockingly close. Yeah, it is really, really close. Like when I did them side by side in the portico, yeah, they're ridiculously similar. Deb, I'm just gonna call you Deb because I don't want to pronounce anything wrong. You built your first board, you love it. Nice. When can you start ordering? So the production run for the first run of stems has just finished, so it's going to be at least a few more weeks, and initially it's just going to be the stems available as parts. There won't be any factory assembled depending on how popular they are. Gazzew was in here earlier answering questions, but I guess he kind of snuck out when nobody was talking to him. Deb, do you want me to change any position of the keys? Are you going to want to use a stepped caps lock, or are you capable of desoldering and soldering it over if you need to? And I have just one extra switch left, so if you wanted to do split space bars, you probably could. You're all good? Okay, all right, that's what I figured. Do you want this perfectly straight cut foam? Oh man. Yeah, so goddamn right, you do want the foam? Okay, I'm gonna make sure autograph it. Oh my gosh. I don't know what marker I've got that'll, hang on. I know I've got a red and a purple Sharpie somewhere, but I don't think either of them are going to show up on black. I might have to go get like a silver or white Sharpie. And of course I will be putting the extra switch in there that I just found. Let's see how if it shows up at all. You can kind of see it. You can kind of see it. Anything special I need to put on there for you? That'll work. I mean, I can put whatever you want on there. I was really just trying to see if it was even gonna show up, because I was afraid it wasn't. You built the portico from the key.co with smoke colorway. Gateron black inks, lube with Krytox 205, smoky screw-in, Duroc V2 stabs, lube with dielectric grease, and GMK mercury. Nice. GMK for your firstborn? I don't even have a GMK set yet. I'm still waiting on ones I've ordered. And I'm not gonna pay out the ass for one on Mech Market. Nice, nice. I have a portico as well, which I really like mine. I did the lavenders on there that I got from Cannon Keys a couple weeks ago. I just actually just built mine like, geez, a week or two ago. I had it. So like I was moving when I entered all these group buys, so a lot of them I ended up sending to my mom's house, and it was a month before I was even able to go pick it up from her. Have you tried the beta firmware on your portico yet? There is a beta firmware that I have yet to put on mine, but I will be soon. Got the set from a buddy of yours? Nice. So he probably didn't charge you the old Mech Market anal rape charge. That was kind of crude. Hopefully nobody... That is terminal green with the terminal green keycaps. You haven't used it yet? I was having some issues with chatter on one of my keys. So I emailed them, and they suggested I try the beta firmware, which I have yet to load on there. And I actually, for some reason, the first two switches I tried on there both had the chatter, but then I put in one and it was working fine. I don't know how that managed to happen. But yeah, so the only real difference I know for the beta firmware is that it, excuse me, it includes lighting support in VIA. So let's see. So here's the link on the firmware update. So got the files you need, open, clear the EEPROM, click open, blah, blah, blah. You need to run the ability to load JSON files on the design tab. So I know it adds a lighting option. I don't know what else it adds other than that. Looks like that's the only thing they list on here that it necessarily adds. It's a beta firmware for the portico to add RGB controls to VIA. We've tested it internally and it appears to work. We would like feedback from users interested in trying it out before we push it out as an official update. So there's the link if you want to try it out on your portico. I've just been slacking on putting it on mine. I mean, I guess I could do it right now. Extract all. Extract next. Okay. Let's throw it on here real quick. Why not? I forget how heavy these things are. I'm used to using these polycarb boards that I've been using lately. And these Tofus, they just have that nice weight to them. Okay, alright. QMK toolbox. Alright. Open, select the hex file you downloaded. Open the hex file I just downloaded. Go ahead and pull this up. There we go. Once you do, click flash. It will flash your Portico and reboot it, because there's no devices available. Made this microphone. And I had started an RMA process on it a while back, and then the problem went away, but now I've got a new set of problems. So let's see. Let's see. Did you get XV Keeps, with yours, did you get the Portico set? Did you notice that the alt and menu didn't, alt and menu that, I can't remember like what it was about them, but I didn't like the way they were set, so I switched them. There was something else about the keycap set that I didn't like, which I'm not able to remember right now. You're gonna roll out, you message me on Discord. Hey, no problem, no problem. I'm about to end this thing anyways. I've got to go get some food in me real soon. I did want to play with this a little bit. I don't see the lighting options. Oh, that's right, I need to go. Actually load the JSON. Oops. Now we should have lighting controls. There we go. What lighting did I have before on it? I had it set so that you were able to, where's radical color? Oh, it doesn't look like it has the same options it had before. So it had an option where when I typed it would, when I typed the light would light up. Can't choose the colors. Raindrops, that's kind of lame. The color's still a little too blue. Probably need to turn the lights out anyways to adjust the color right. I don't know what radical color means. That's good there. What is it? I need to change it from green because that's the color I'm already using. We'll go blue for our layer indicator. Alright. I guess that's gonna be it, guys. Let's find somebody to raid. Everybody's bouncing. I need to be bouncing. God damn, this is like these female streamers on Twitch that are just like getting half naked and doing yoga pants. Look, both of these chicks are doing the same shit. Amaranth and someone else. They really need to take a stance on this. I can't believe they allow it. All right. Let's see who we got down here that could use some views. Let's go to the bottom of the list. See who's building a keyboard. Raid Bueno builds. Let's see. What's he building? Tengu. Alright, why not? Why not? I usually like to find whoever's got the least amount of views, but hey, we'll rate them. We'll do it. Alright guys, thanks for being here. Why have I had that screen up this whole time? Thanks for being here. Have a good one. We'll see you soon. My next stream will probably be gaming. I don't know for sure when my next keyboard stream will be. If you didn't follow, hit follow. Get them notifications. If you haven't joined my Discord, you'd like to join my Discord. Exclamation point Discord for that. New follows. Sorry, I'm like fading fast here on 2 hours of sleep. XV Keeps, thanks for the follow. Kajate, I don't know how to pronounce that. Kajata, thanks for the follow. Twitchich, thanks for the follow. Zombie 115Z, thanks for the follow. Jesus All Up In Me, thanks for the follow. J Prototypist, thanks for the follow. Kiwi Keeps, thanks for the follow. Trigger, thanks for the raid. Kiwi Keeps, thanks for the raid. It's Kumo, thanks for the follow. And then a couple follows while we were not streaming. Big Bad Wolf and IOTCL. Thanks for the follows, guys. Thanks for the raids. Anybody that's interested in subscribing, by all means, go right ahead. You'll get these 5 awesome emotes. If you like cavemen, these are the emotes for you. But that's it, guys. Thanks for being here. I hope to see you again real soon. Good night.